back after the fallout from Forbidden Door, or what's behind the door.
Absolutely nothing.
I, I mean, it got extreme though. It got extreme because
Extreme.
they went to the ECW arena. So, how did you like the setup for AEW?
Like the set and whatever. It was good. It was cool. Like it
The whole
gave
entire
it.
thing. Like, how did you like the vibe? Everything being at 2300 arena. How did you like it?
Eh. I like the look of it. That's all I can say. Like certain matches I liked, like Danny Garcia versus Mox, which we'll get into and whatever. Like that I liked. Certain matches. It just felt like a regular impact to me.
Okay, that's really fucked up because this wasn't an Impact. This was a Dynamite. That's how
It,
fucked up it was.
excuse me, Dynamite, yes. So much wrestling, like everything bleeds together, Impact, Dynamite, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, what have you, even the stuff we don't cover.
I don't know why I actually just this felt bigger and smaller than usual, like in the ECW arena, because like it felt bigger, but then also it felt smaller,
Okay.
and that fucks me up because like I've been to the ECW arena and well back in the day when it was like the ECW arena and CZW was running there and Ring of Honor was running there. It's like I remember the way it looked and like when NXT was there, it was like it was so small, it just looked like shit. But then in AEW, it looked bigger, but also it looked small. It looked like it was a bigger arena, but it also looked like it was really small at the same time. Like I don't know if I'm explaining that right, but it looked bigger and smaller at the same time. When NXT ran it, it just looked small.
No,
This
I
is maybe
totally got you. Like around the ring, that shit looks small, but you look at the crowd and whatever, for some reason that looked bigger. At least to
yeah.
me. I don't know if that's what you're trying to say.
No. It's just like it's just the visual. I don't know why. It's just very weird. It's just like
Yeah.
this big and small type of feel. Like it feels like it's big, but it's like then it also feels like it's not a lot of people, but then it feels like it's a big arena. But I don't know if this is like just me in like teenage nostalgia because I always used to say, "Oh, the ECW arena was so big," like because that's when I used to go, and it was like, "Oh my god, it was so big." And then like as years go by, you see it in other venues like MLW, and you're like, that shit's small. And then
Hmm.
like with NXT Red, it's like that is a really small place. And then the ECW, I mean the AEW runs there. And you're like, well, I don't know, it's kind of big and small at the same time.
I
I
think
don't
it's
know.
all the way you set it up, You can make it
Yeah,
look big without it looking big.
yes. So it started out with FTR, and FTR just comes out and starts yelling at the referee and goes, "It's your fault. You covered the illegal man, and that's why we're not champions. And we're gonna beat you up unless you say that we're the champions and reverse the decision." I swear to God, I looked at like I was doing something on my phone and I looked at the TV like, what the fuck did you just say? Like that didn't make any fucking sense. They were in a three-way. If you reverse the decision, it goes back to the Hurt Syndicate, not
Yeah,
you. That's why I was like, what the fuck did you just say? And he was so real about it too. He was like, yeah, you reverse the decision to give us the belts. And I was like, that's not a this wasn't a tag match. This was a triple threat. What are you talking about?
it was weird. Like, what the fuck? Of course it would go
Yeah,
back to the Hurt Syndicate.
I I you know what? I honestly don't know where did she go because it got it got good because Edge came out and Edge was talking shit. And then he's looking for Christian. Christian's not there, but I knew Christian was on the other side and was going to attack him.
Yep.
So they just start fighting. And then they cut the promo, which is for this is a first for AEW. This is a huge first. They set up a match for a pay per view that's next month. This is the first time they've done this.
Like way in
But
advance.
we know why they're doing this. We know why they're doing this because they're getting counter programmed by WWE.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, we get to jump on getting everybody hype about our show. They're not going to watch the WWE show. But this is something that Brian Alvarez has said, and a few other people on Twitter have said the same thing. And I believe this, and I've always said this too. If you're an AEW fan, you're a diehard. You're going to watch All Out. You're not going to give a fuck about what WWE is putting on. If you're like
Yep.
a loyal sicko, you're not going to give a fuck about WWE. You're going to watch All Out. So
Hmm.
it's like you're not really fighting. WWE's trying to win you away, like the hardcore sickos. Because the hardcore sickos is like, no, no, no. I love AEW. I'm watching everything. And it's like, yeah, that you're not gonna not watch AEW. So whatever, like it really doesn't matter.
It doesn't hurt nor help. Like it's there.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, all right, that's all right, sure, whatever. So they set up this match, which we already been calling for a month now. That it's gonna be Edge and Christian versus FTR at All Out in Toronto. We're like, all right, yeah, that was cool. So then they cut to this promo, and it's Darby Allin, and he's just like bleeding and bleeding because he was bleeding in the match. And he starts writing on this white wall. And I knew exactly what he's going to do. So basically, he said, All Out, me and you, Mox. So it's like, okay, so two matches. They've already got two matches set up.
It
So
better that one has to have some type of stipulation.
yeah, it does. I'm. I really hope it's like I don't want to say last man standing because whatever match it is, Mox can do it. It's
Hmm.
just how bad does Darby want to die? That's it. Like Mox would do
Right.
whatever, but it's just still how bad does Darby want to die? That's the only thing.
Really bad. Really bad.
So we'll see what they do. So that's set up Moxley versus Daniel Garcia, and this was a really good match.
Yep.
And of course Moxley wins, but then something weird happens, and I was like, okay, what the fuck is going on? So he goes to mention Darby, but then all of a sudden he goes, "You to tell him." I was like, "What?" So Yuta basically says Moxley's not going to do it, but in the background, if you're not paying attention, Moxley is talking to Daniel Garcia, and he's trying to get Daniel Garcia to join the MWO.
I seen that.
So I I'm not gonna lie, I don't want that at all. Like it is not just anything against Daniel Garcia. It's I don't want that. Like I don't want that. Like if he's gonna join somebody, join FTR. It's only three of them, and Stokely would be a great mouthpiece for Daniel Garcia. Joining the MWO does nothing for him. It hurts him more than anything.
Like the only time, and tell me if you agree with this, because we did discuss this before. The only time we wanted him to join Mox is when he was with Brian, and it was the Combat Club and whatever. You know what I mean? That was a better fit because that was more about the wrestling, not the whole brutality taking over and whatever.
That's exactly when he should have joined. Like that's when
Yeah.
he should have been. That's when he should have been in. This right here, he shouldn't be in his.
No, I agree. FTR is the best fit for him right now, like you said.
Yes. So then Yuta's still in the ring, and all of a sudden, Hook's music plays, which is his new music that's been playing in all of his fucking vignettes throughout the few weeks.
I
And
didn't notice that.
yeah, it's the same music. So here's the thing.
Hmm.
he lost the rights from Action Bronson to use his old theme, and Fightful reported that since January he hasn't used the theme, and like they said it, and they was like, I was like, wait a minute, I don't believe that, and they kept pointing it out, like, listen, he would just show up and beat people up, or he would come out with other people. It was never him just coming out. I was like, no, that's not true. That's not true. And then I looked at it and I saw like somebody post some stuff online and it was like, wait a minute, he didn't have any music. Like I didn't even pay attention to that.
Some shit, right? Because he would come out with Joe, Shibata, what have you.
Yeah. So he didn't have any music. So now he has new music because Action Bronson music, like the whatever ran out. So yeah, that's that. So then we had MJF, who's angry. Who's angry he didn't beat Hangman. Then he's angry that he has to wait to cash in the contract. He's pissed off and he hates Mark Briscoe and he wants to beat the shit out of Mark Briscoe. And he's gonna kill Hangman eventually. So I want him to face Mark Briscoe and put the contract on the line.
Yeah,
Like I want the funny part is like I want him to do that in because this is like how it should have been in the beginning. This is what it should have been for Forbidden Door. He should have put the contract on the line against fucking Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe wins. Mark Briscoe cashes in, so we have Mark Briscoe versus Hangman at Forbidden Door. But then MJF gets a title shot anyway at All Out.
that
Like,
sounds better. Yeah.
yeah, I would have been all right with that. I would have been all right with that. But like, this is like back asswards. And if they go with Mark Briscoe versus Hangman at All Out, which they're not, because I have a feeling I know where they're going. But if they go with this, I would be pissed off. But we're gonna get Mark Briscoe versus MJF next week. Did he say? Because like Mark Briscoe has a promo later, and he basically calls him out for next in the
Sounded like
East.
next week to me. I mean, next week.
So then we had a tag team match, which was Megan Bayne and Pinopoli versus Chris Statlander and Holly Cameron.
Harley Cameron. I'm glad she's back.
So this like actually so it bothered me. The aftermath bothered me because like I'm tired of this shit and they have to finish it and end it and like either do one thing or don't. Like so Chris Statlander and them won. But after the match, Willow came out to help. And now Chris and Willow are about to fight, but Harley's like, no, no, no. Relax, you guys. Relax. Guys, calm down. Yay.
Something needs to be done about that. Like,
Yeah,
seriously.
it has to. Like, we can't keep doing this. Like, just let it die. So then we had Mercedes. And she did something as a heel, but like I said before, I forget that it's a bunch of fucking kids online. And she goes, I'm going to be better than Ultimate Dragon. And I'm going to have 11 titles. And so people online are going, yeah, she is. Here's the thing, people don't actually know what that infamous picture was. Like, and people have explained it to these kids and kept saying, hey guys, I know you guys don't know history, but it wasn't what you think it is. And they're like, yeah, but it is. It's like technically deep down on a deeper level, yes, but no, it wasn't. They're like, oh yes, it wasn't. Because here's what it was. That infamous picture with Ultimate Dragon, he's holding a bunch of titles. It's the Super J Crown. That was a bunch of titles that he's won, and he defended them in one go. Every title was always defended.
Yep.
Liger beat him for the titles one time. It's not a bunch of belts that was just a random bunch of belts. He won them. They said, hey, This is one title. Later on, they eventually split him back up, but he won all the titles, and then everybody said, "We're going to recognize you as this one champion, and you defend the title." And that's what it was. And people were just like, "But no, no, no! It's not like Mercedes. This was a recognized thing, but they recognized all those titles as one. It was just the visual that they like to keep with a bunch of these titles. That was it."
To compare to like something recent is basically when Roman had the WWE World Title and WWE Universal Title. Like it was
Yes,
both belts counted as one.
yes, like all 10 belts counted as one, and
Yeah.
people were like, and like people keep saying, "Oh, she's just like that. She's just like that." And then it was like she's a better wrestler than Ultimo Dragon, and I was like, I don't think you guys even know what wrestling is at this point. I'm not trying to shit on Mercedes, but Ultimo Dragon had a lot of great matches, and I'm like I said, I'm not trying to shit on her, but it's like I know you can compare Mercedes. Like Mercedes is, she's a great wrestler. Like don't get me wrong, like she's a great wrestler. She's up there in the top 10. But when you compare it to Ultimo Dragon, who's had like matches in CMLL, like Japan, and like even in the States, is like I don't know if you can do that comparison. Like I don't know if you could do that comparison. He was up there as one of the best light heavyweights. So like I don't know if you could do that comparison.
Yeah.
And then I've seen a lot of people try to do some revisionist history. Go, oh no no no, he wasn't a great wrestler. He was a great booker, but he wasn't a great wrestler. And it's like I've seen matches with him in CMLL that made like his match at WCW a long time ago made me a fan of his because he wrestled the fuck out of that match, and I was like, oh my god, this is great. Like, and that's where like I just fell in love with like Ultimo Dragon. But hey, whatever. You guys can have your own opinion. Who cares? I'm grown. You're kids. Not gonna argue with you. I don't give a fuck. Who cares?
Like me with my memory, I don't remember shit like that, right? Did he have a match against Eddie Guerrero and Demonico? Cause I kind of like remember those.
Yeah, he had matches against both of those. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and the funny part is like I think the Eddie Guerrero one he had twice because I remember him having it in Mexico too, and not only in WCW.
Ah, okay.
Because that's why I always say Ultimo Dragon because he wrestled in fucking AAA, and that's where I was like, oh shit, like he's here, and they called him Ultimo Dragon, and that's why I'd say that.
Yeah, because when he started, they first called in WCW rather, they started calling him Ultimate Dragon, but
Mm-hmm.
he said they're saying it wrong.
Yes,
That actually means Last Dragon. Something to do with Bruce Lee. I don't know if that's storyline or whatever, but that's what they said.
I don't know because back then it wasn't a lot of translators, so I have no idea. So Mercedes is celebrating her win at Forbidden Door, and then she starts talking shit about Alexander Windsor, and she said, "You're just mad at me because I was dancing with your husband." And basically, it's setting up for them to have a match at All Out. I don't know if Alex is gonna win, but you know, anything can happen.
Yep.
So then we get Mark Briscoe's promo where he reveals that he is trying to become a new Samoan because he has his ninth child. So yeah, that's the thing.
The bloodline's alive and well.
Yeah. Then we had the Don Callis family come out, and someone pointed this out, which popped me because Don Callis basically did the same exact promo and the same exact entrance that he did as Cyrus the Virus when he was in ECW, and I was like, "Oh shit, that's actually a cool callback."
I didn't notice that. Oh shit.
Yeah. So the Don Callis family was against Jet Speed and Brodito. And the two things to point out about this match was Wardlow took Lance Archer's spot because Lance Archer used to stand next to Don Callis protecting him. Wardlow's doing that now.
He's the new bodyguard.
And then we had beef with Takeshita and Okada during the match. A couple of times they had beef. Like one time, Okada was going to do something in the ropes, and Takeshita moved him and just like start beating the guy up. And Okada was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And they're gonna have a match. I don't know when, but they're gonna have a match sometime soon.
Takeshita's gonna wind up being the good guy in this, isn't he?
Oh no, Takeshita's definitely gonna be the good guy, and they're gonna have this match against Okada. He's probably gonna beat Okada, and then we're gonna go from there.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a great match. It's just execution and then follow up. That's all it is. Like execution and follow up. That's all I need to know. And here we go.
The only reason this is gonna be ruined, because I see it being ruined, Don Callis.
Oh yeah, no, he's definitely gonna get in that shit and just fuck it up.
Yeah.
And Josh Alexander got the pin on Jet Speed. And it kind of confused me because it's like we have the tag team champions in there, which are Brodito.
Hmm.
Why didn't you set something up with like a tag match with Brodito? Like, why couldn't they got pinned and you go, oh, they're in line for a tag title shot? You know,
It would have made a lot more sense. Like, what you gonna do with jet speed?
I have no idea, but we find out what they're gonna do with Jet Speed next week because Hangman comes out and he's doing his I'm happy to be here. I love this. I'm the champion. Then the Don Callis family comes out, and Don says, "We want that title." The guy before this that beat you for the title, he sucked. So then they start beating up Hangman. Jet Speed comes out to save the day. Then Kenny comes out, and Kenny and Hangman beat up the Don Callis family with Jet Speed, run them off. Kenny and Hangman hug, and then they say next week it's going to be an 8-man. Kenny and Hangman and Jet Speed versus the Don Callis family.
That's a throwback from like season one of fucking Dynamite. Dynamite.
Yes.
See, I said it right this time.
No, you're right. It's a definitely callback. So I don't know where they're going with like a member of the Don Callis family taking on Hangman. I mean, they can do it away. They could go, "Ooh, we're gonna throw Takeshita at him," and Okada get mad. And when Takeshita fails, that's when him and Okada get into it. Like they could do it that way.
Actually, yeah, I didn't think about that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Don is so, I don't know, vortexy, draining type of shit that
Mm-hmm.
when you said one of the members, I didn't even think who could face him because like it's gonna suck in my opinion. But you have Okada, you have Takeshita. There's a couple people that could face him.
Mm-hmm.
It just Don ruins it for me, so I drew a blank.
Yeah. Then we had Tony Storm, and she's talking about her girlfriend Mina is going to beat Athena at the Ring of Honor show on Friday. And I'm like, okay, cool. I don't think it's gonna happen, but it's, like I said, cool.
I was just about to say that too.
We had a 6-man title match or trios title match. The Ops versus Ricochet and the Gates of Agony. And the Ops kept the title. I didn't know what the fuck was gonna happen. I'm like, oh, okay. Cause like all I was wondering was like, okay, when does the Hurt Syndicate come out to beat up the fucking Gates of Agony? Because I thought they were gonna come out in the middle of the match and beat them up, but they came out after the match and beat them up and left Ricochet out there by himself.
Like at that moment, I'm like, did y'all leave him? Like that's what went through my head.
Mm-hmm. So then we had Darby versus Claudio in a Falls Count Anywhere match, and Claudio threw. He did Bam Bam Bigelow, Spike Dudley to Darby.
Definitely did.
Like, listen, if this was back in the day, he would definitely win the crowd. He would have definitely win the crowd. But this is today where he's not going in the crowd. We're going to throw him into the table.
Because no one would have caught him.
No one would have caught him in the day, but like back in the day, they would have definitely caught him.
Yeah,
Like they would have definitely did it just for the fucks. Like, yeah, we caught him, yay!
but not today.
Yes, not today.
Like he would have fell on that concrete, like straight up.
Yeah, and then somebody would have sued them because oh my arm got hurt. Like, god damn it.
Yeah, yeah. There's that too. I didn't think of that. That's true.
Darby gets the win. Then the MWO shows up, but Gabe Kidd is the first one to attack Daniel. I mean, not Daniel Garcia, Darby Allin. And I found out about this way earlier in the day. Like way early in the day, I was like, "Oh, okay, Gabe Kidd is going to Dynamite." I was like, "Oh, okay." And everybody that's a New Japan fan goes, "Oh, well, we know it. Like just the writing's on the wall." They're like, "He just needs to drop the title and he could just go." Because like we're done. We're done with this shit. It's over. And everybody this is a New Japan fan is really fucking pissed. Like they're pissed because it's like you did all of this fucking rah rah shit, acting like you were down for New Japan. Fuck AEW, fuck WWE. This is my home. Blah blah blah. You did all of this shit. You kept saying it, and then all of a sudden, nope. I'm an AEW guy. I'm part of MWO, and you can't give them the excuse that oh well the G1 is going on. No, you injured your way out of the G1. You still have a title and people are doing singles matches, and you're just like, now I'm going to be in AEW. Woo! It's like, okay. And like, I've seen so many people go, all right, he can go. Like, even the diehard Gabe Kid fans was like, you know what? Like, I liked him in New Japan, but if you're going to do this shit, you might as well just fucking leave. Bye. So,
That's basically Two-Face. Like if you're gonna go, just say you were gonna go. Like, you know.
yeah, but like, he did this whole rah rah shit acting like he was down for New Japan and he was going to be here forever and like, you can't take me away.
I remember that. Yeah. Like he basically was like saying like fuck Tony and all this shit, fuck AEW, like said all this shit and still wound up going.
Yeah, and then like now we're here and you're just like every chance you get you show up in AEW and you have a title. Like everybody was like, "Yo, we fuck with you. We like you. You turned into a fan favorite. You turned into everybody loved you." And then all of a sudden it's just like, "Nah, I'm going to AEW." And it's like it's kind of fucked up. Like at first people was like, "All right, we kind of give them the benefit of the doubt." Then they like, "No, fuck them." Like this is kind of fucked up. Like you can't do this. Like we wanted you to stay here, and it's like, nah, I don't like that shit.
It's about the money.
I listen. I get it. Like I get it's about the money. Hey, I want to do this like for the money, and I'm doing money shit. It's like okay, cool, but like don't act like oh shit, I love this place when you know it's all about the money.
Yeah,
Don't go out there and put this whole rah rah and get everybody behind you and then just to turn around and go money. If it's just for the money, just be like, I'm just for the money. Don't go hyping people up to get behind you. Be like, oh, we love you here. And it's like, yeah, no. As soon as the money come, I'm out.
some people be mad, but you'll be respected more for like being honest about it.
Yeah, like that's all. That's all we want is let's be fucking honest. Like most of the time, we know somebody's going to leave fucking New Japan, but at least you're being honest. Be like, yeah, I'm fucking honest about it.
Yeah.
Like when Jeff Cobb left, Jeff Cobb didn't go like, "Yeah, I'm New Japan to the day I die." He was like, "Yeah, I mean, if they come to me with the money, I'm out," and they did, and he's out. There you go. That's it.
and no one's too mad about that.
They're not. They're not.
Hmm.
Like everybody that left, they did it the right way, and this one was just like this one was a hurt piece. But whatever.
It is what it is.
You know what was weird about the beginning of fucking NXT? Well,
What?
it was a lot weird about the beginning of NXT.
What
Because
was the weird
Ricky
part?
Stark, listen, Ricky comes out. Ricky's calling this shit like he's like, "Yo, I'm gonna face Oba, blah blah blah." Briggs comes out. So like, if you wasn't closely paying attention to the video package they played right before, you wouldn't see why Briggs is there because they played the video package of Heatwave, and when Ricky came out, Briggs was out there too, and Briggs was like, "That's my shot." He's like, "That's my shot. I'm supposed to get that shot." Like Briggs was out there, but he was in a different spot, and they had him on camera. I was like, "Oh," like I said, if you didn't see it, you wouldn't put it together.
Oh shit.
Then they're in the ring, and Ava's like, "Yo, I ain't got time for this. Listen, we can't find Javon. Nobody knows where he's at. We can't find him, but I'm gonna put you two in a one-on-one match, and the winner's number one contender." And I'm like, what do you mean you can't find him? Like, what do you mean?
He's dead.
Like that's how she put it. Like, and I was like, is anybody gonna go find him? Like, what is happening?
No, he's still there where the table was, I think.
I believe it at this point because like, the fuck do you mean? It's been a week. I'm confused. But we had Kalani Jordan versus Blake Monroe. And I really have to bring this up because this is one of those things where it's Dave Meltzer being Dave Meltzer. And it pissed a lot of people off. It pissed a huge bunch of people off because he says usually when people go to WWE, some of them make like they're a good fit, but I don't think it was a good choice for Blake Monroe and Jeff Cobb. Jeff Cobb, I could give you a good case to say, you know what, you might be right about that. Blake Monroe is literally one of the top stars in NXT, and everybody fucking loves her.
Yep.
Like, she was on the women's pay per view. She had nothing to do with that pay per view. She had nothing to do with that Jordan Grace match. And they said, we have to put you on TV. So we're going to put you as her backup. And it was like, none of that had to happen. She didn't have to be there. She fucking turned heel at a pay per view that she wasn't even supposed to be on. It's like, I don't think that you're watching the same show that we're watching.
Yeah, the Dave thing pisses me off. Like in that the way you would think. It pisses me off because everybody gives him like too much fucking credit, gets mad at him for anything he says. He's one of those old guys that just fucking like yells and whatever. Like, just ignore him. Like, the fans piss me off more than anything that gets mad at him. Because like, fuck him. I don't care anything he says. He 9 out of 10 he's wrong. Fuck him.
Listen, he's a great historian, but he fucks like everything that's current that's not AEW. It's a problem, and like
Fuck.
that's why I'm so pro WWE is because I'm watching this guy take everything and spin it into like a pro AEW fashion, and it's like this is what angers me because he spins it, and then people go, you know what, he's right, and it's like, are you looking and listening to what he's saying? Like he's spinning it to make AEW either look like a victim or look like some winners in something that they're not doing. And that's why I'm so fucking mad. Is like, you guys are not paying attention. So I have to be on the other side, which I don't want to be on.
Basically.
But yeah, Kalani Jordan and Blake have a match, and they try to do the same ending as a couple weeks ago, where Blake tries to run off and get in the car, but Jordan Grace locked the door, and Then she has to get back in the ring, and she loses to Kalani Jordan.
That was such a smart fucking spot there. Lock the fucking
Yes.
door. I loved it.
So it was great. It made sense,
Yeah.
and I was cool with it. Then they had Miles Bourne package, and they're talking to Miles Bourne, and he comes out and he says, "Guys, I need you to help me. I need you to help me. I need you to make noise." He's like, "I can't hear you all the way, but you can stomp and you can do whatever and make noise so I can know if I'm close to him. Guys, please help me." And I was so fucked up about this. And it
Hmm.
wasn't because he's deaf. It wasn't because he's deaf. It just was, why did you make that kind of a fucking. It sounded so weird. It's like, guys, I need you. Fans, help me. And it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
But without him saying that, they would have done it anyway.
Exactly. It's just like, it just felt weird to me. And I was like, all right, whatever. Cool.
Except me, I would
So,
be a dick and fucking scream when he's like far away from Lexus.
mhm. And they definitely can see. They could definitely see. This was so you know that they could fucking see
Yeah,
in this
I
book.
called it.
Yes. So they're having this basically I can see, but I have a bag over my head, fake blindfold match. They did a couple comedy spots, and in the end, Lexus King grabbed the ref. He knew it was the ref, poked him in the eyes, and then he took the bag of, hit fucking Miles with the nut shot, and then he pinned him.
I'm gonna call it the John Cena spot.
Yes, we had Ren Sinclair. She's in the back because she needs a mystery partner. She needs a tag partner. And Charles goes, "I got the perfect person for you. It's Kendall Gray." And if you've been watching like the last couple of weeks, Charles and Kendall have been getting a little close. And he's basically been trying to train her, kind of, which I see how this is going to go. It's going to go in a way that we all know it's going to go.
Hmm.
He's going to get too close to her. Ren's going to be like, "What are you doing? Charles, I actually like you." He's like, "Wait, what?" He's like, "I didn't know you liked me." It's like, I swear to God, this is exactly how it goes. She's gonna be like, "I didn't know you liked me." And then she's like, "Yeah, why did you think I was with you the whole time?" He's like, "I don't know." And then they're gonna wind up together, and Kendall Gray's gonna have a match with Ren Sinclair. Yeah, the basic shit.
Winner against Charlie. It's like, no.
Yeah, it's gonna be something like that. And they fought Tatum and Izzy Dane, and Izzy gets the pin by sacrificing Tatum to get beat up by the other girl. Like, Tatum was getting beat up, and Izzy was like, "Fuck you," and just took the pin. 1, 2, 3. She pinned Kendall Gray, and it was over.
How long is
But
it gonna take fucking Tatum to like realize like Izzy really don't fuck with her like that?
I'm going to say, is it going to be in the next 2 months?
Okay.
Like, more seeds are going to start being planted where she realizes it, like over the next 2 weeks, and then it's going to like slowly start to drip feed, and then it's going to happen within the next 3 months.
Got you.
We had Briggs versus Ricky Saint, which nobody thought Briggs was going to win, but Ricky beats him, and Ricky's #1 contender.
I had a brain fart because like the line you just said, no one thought he was gonna win, but he did. Like, wait, he did?
No, he did. We had a backstage with Zaria and Soul and Lola, and they're all talking. And Jada comes up and she's like, "Yo, I was supposed to be #1 contender." And Lash and Jada get into it again, which I'm waiting for that match, and they just will not give it to me. Like, come on, stop fucking around and give me the match.
Yeah, like I don't know what to say about that. Like he keeps fucking with her.
Yeah. Oba comes out, and him and Ricky like have the little back and forth and basically set up their match. Now, this is not really discourse online. This is not discourse.
Okay.
This is someone said this, and everyone else said, yeah. Like they just like basically said, yeah, like even like other people who would just normally be like, no. So someone said, I don't know why, but I think Obafemi is going to be a bigger star than Braun Breaker. And everyone goes, yeah, that's true. And like one person like had to be a contrarian and goes, well, I don't think so, because like look at Braun, and they like Oba is like the whole centerpiece of NXT. Also, Oba's that's not him. Like that voice is not him. Like that's how you can just tell. He made you believe he is this person, which he's not.
He had me fucking sold until you fucking
Yes,
said like that's fake. So
yes, and he doesn't have a bad match. And this is what I liked about everybody's whole like thing about this was like, yeah, Oba is gonna be a bigger star than Braun, but everyone said the same exact thing when they brought it up. If he goes to the main roster and Triple H fumbles him, we know he's racist. Like I swear to God, everyone said that. They was like, yeah, he's racist because there's no way you can fuck up Obafemi. Everyone that watches Obafemi is like, there's no way you can fuck this guy up. There's no way you can fuck up anything about him. You bring him to the main roster and you fuck up, it's because you don't like him. There's no one. Seriously.
he's the best big man there right now. I'm dying for a match with him and Omos. I've been calling that for the longest.
That's gonna happen. He's gonna face everybody. That's why I want Ricky. Like, I'm conflicted because I want Ricky to win the title, but also I want Ricky to go to the main roster. So
Same.
I just like I'm just like I don't know. I don't know what to do. Because this, this is one way you would fix the problem and everyone calling Triple H racist. This is one way you fix the problem. You take all of the black guys, put them on fucking main roster. And it's like the only problem with that is you take Trick, Javon, Oba, and Ricky, put them on the main roster, you're set. The only problem is you take them out of NXT. NXT is basically just held up by women in sticky tape. That's it.
Yep.
It's nothing else. It's the women in sticky tape because they are the whole crux of the male roster. Like those four men are the crux of the roster and they're the best thing on the show. So come on. Like it is like you're gonna have to take them eventually, but there's nobody else ready.
The only problem with that
Mm-hmm.
I see is the whole booking problem thing. Like, even if they get called up, there's no like guarantee that they're gonna be booked correctly.
That sounds like a Hunter problem. That's not my problem because I can find a million ways to make these guys look good. That's a Hunter problem. And
Oh no,
Hunter
of
has a
course.
lot of that problem.
Of,
Shit.
of, of course, like, because I think the issue is an issue like wrestling in general has always had. They want to push the guys that they want to push, and like they fucking set that up months in advance and whatever.
Mhm.
So like that's the whole issue. They have their plan and they don't want to change it, even though we like certain individuals, whether we want them to get pushed. Sometimes it works for the fans like advantage and they change, but 9 out of 10 they don't.
But the thing is, like, what they should do, which a lot of people don't, you should go with the hot hand. Like, sometimes you should go with the hot hand. Like, Javon Evans, he should have beat over at
Yes.
Heatweight. You should have
Hmm.
went with the hot hand, but apparently Sean's like, no, not yet. I understand they're doing a redemption story with him. That was his redemption story. Now it's redemption story part two, the bloodletting. I don't know what it is. Like I have no fucking idea why you're doing this. You should have just gave him the title. The only other explanation I could get is he's actually injured, and they're like, "Oh, that's why we had to take him out." That's the only explanation. Other than that, it's like there's none.
True. True, because yeah, he probably is injured.
Yeah, and it's not even like I could be mad at Sean and be like, "Oh, Sean doesn't know how to book him." Sean does know how to book him. It's just Sean just won't pull the trigger on him. And it's not like Oba's a bad champion. It's just like we're hesitant to pull the trigger on the kid and put the title on him. If they put the title on him, you can see what his ceiling is. But I don't know, man.
It's worth a shot. Like if he sucks as a champion, you could always take the title off of him, which I doubt he'll suck as champion.
Exactly. Oba and Ricky got jumped by Dark State, but then Tank and Hank came out and they're gonna do a fucking 8 man again next week.
Speaking of taking titles off of people who suck, that's all I
Yeah,
say.
yeah. And next week we start a speed title tournament with Zaya Brookside, Fabi Apache, Candice LeRae, and I forgot the girl's name. She's always around fucking what is that damn girl's name? What is her name? Like she's literally just a forgettable person. The blonde girl, like
That helps.
okay, the one that keeps coming around fucking JC Jane.
Um,
What's her name?
um, damn. Lane, Lacey Lane, I want to
What?
say something like that.
Laney Reed. Laney Reed. There it is. That's her name, Laney Reed. But like, god
I
damn,
know it was a with an L.
yeah, you were right. You nailed it.
Yeah.
We had Tyra May Steele versus Alba Fire, and she beats Alba Fire. Okay, cool. But then Ethan Page and Chelsea Green beat up Tavion and they beat up Tyra May Steele. Now, Russell Volts reported, and I'm happy about this, that WWE has seen the work of Ethan Page and Chelsea Green together, and they're going, you know what? I think they could come to the main roster as a team, dude.
Do they have a team name? Because I seen something posted that gave them a name, but I don't know if that's official or not. Also, the name that I seen was something that they used before for Ethan.
What was it? The
The
North?
North?
Uh, I mean, they don't have an official name.
Okay.
I would be okay with them using the North, and it's not like they can't use it because they're associated with TNA.
Yeah, yeah, and it's no problem with it. It just,
Yeah. So yeah,
not,
I
not too many people will remember that either, probably.
yeah, they don't. They don't. I'd be okay with it. Like I would. Like you could call them the North. That'd be fine with me.
Yeah.
And then we get to the main event, which was a trios match. It was Fatal Influence versus Zarya, Soul, and Lola Vice. And Jasmine is beefing with the crew and is just beefing. She winds up taking the pin, and Laney Reed is also out there, which I keep seeing Laney Reed with JC Jane, and the more and more I keep seeing it, it's looking like she's gonna be the one that helps JC Jane win the title or keep the title.
Yeah.
So
Also,
I
they
mean,
might kick out Jasmine and put her in as her replacement.
or or this would be like a real stretch, but I actually would be okay with it.
Okay.
They kick out both.
Fucking Fallon too?
Yeah, they kick out both Fallon and Jason. I mean, not Fallon and Jason, Fallon and Jasmine.
Oh, shit.
Like that would because Fallon doesn't like JC either.
Yeah.
And I could see a world where we get to Fallon versus JC for the title. I can see that.
That's a good point. I kind of see that too.
Yeah, like that would be a thing. We'd be like, oh, okay, that works. We could go with that. Like I would be all right with that.
I don't think neither one of them are taking the title from her though, but yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if Fallon did. Like I wouldn't be shocked. Like not at all. I wouldn't be shocked.
Okay.
And that was that. Then we had the Raw that was the Raw before the Clash at Paris, at Paris. And it started out with Roman. Roman came out, started talking his shit, talking about how he's going to beat Bronson Reed. And Bronson came out and cut one fucking hell of a promo. And he said, I'm the person that your dad warned you about. I'm the person that your uncles warned you about. Like, we were the Samoans that got kicked out. And Roman goes, he's Samoan? Ain't nobody tell me that he was Samoan. I was like, what the fuck?
I,
Like,
I
and
I left the room for a second when he said that shit.
the funny part was like a lot of people also said the same thing. Was like, wait a minute, he's Samoan? Because from what he said, I don't remember him being Samoan. Like, and apparently he's like a version of the Samoans. Like, and I
Yeah,
don't mean just like a version of Samoans. Like he's Samoan, but he's actually like they're the ones that moved to Australia.
yeah.
So I'm like, okay, okay. I mean, I got it. And they start brawling, which, like I said before, I'm happy for Bronson Reed, and I'm glad that he's getting a match against Roman. He's going to lose to Roman because Roman's going to face Seth in September, but okay.
Gonna be a hell of a match.
Oh, yeah, it definitely will be.
I actually have a question about this match, and it doesn't even matter, but like it's interesting.
Hmm.
Does Roman get his shoes back?
Maybe if he wins.
Okay.
If he wins, yes. Then we had a backstage with the Judgment Day, and Dom keeps talking to fucking Grande Americano. And Finn's like, dude, what the fuck is up? What are you doing? He's like, no, man. He's like, I'm just trying to strengthen the ranks. That's it. And Finn don't like that shit. And we had Dragon Lee versus Jordan Devlin or JD McDonough.
I was about to say, like, they brought that back. I don't remember them saying that.
Nah, Dragon Lee beat JD McDonough, which is actually a shock.
Right?
So that was cool because I was actually fucked up about it. We had a backstage with Sheamus getting ready for Rusev. LA Knight was talking. Dom basically sets up Finn to take on AJ Styles later on.
And he did set him up. So,
Yes. Kofi fought Penta with Grayson Waller trying to get a fucking signature so that we can't have the Canadian Destroyer anymore. Now, I have a question. The
okay.
logical answer is the normal answer. The logical answer is the normal answer. But since the New Day is a clique and they're fucking with Penta, who does Penta get to help him?
Uh, Seeing the fact that his brother's on SmackDown,
Mm-hmm.
uh, it would have to be the LWO at this point. As bad as that sounds, like I'm tired of like them helping, you know.
Yeah, I really want him to team up with his brother.
Hmm.
Like I really do. I think that would be cool. I don't know, but that
Cause
that
I,
gotta happen.
cause like I actually like seeing someone else have this discussion, right? And they
Hmm.
said, how about Phoenix and Andrade? Could it that would be 3-on-3? I would be okay with that, but again, they're on SmackDown. So,
No, but like also drafts coming up, so anything can happen.
well, yeah, good point.
Yeah. Then we had a backstage that was really fucking funny because it's Eel and Rhea, and Eel's like, "Yo, I can't be seen with you. Oscar and Kari, they don't want me to hang with you. They want us to go back to being normal again. They don't like you." He's like, "Dog, I can't hang with you." But the whole time in the background is Oscar and Kari, and Eel winds up hugging Rhea, and they just get pissed. So I was like, okay, that was funny.
It's like a whole like breakup shit.
Yes. Like that was so funny. And then something happened that I've seen a lot of people are mad at, but for me, I'm more excited for this
Okay.
because Stephanie Vaquera is in the back and she's talking to Adam Pearce. She's like, "Yo, dog, I won that battle royal. I'm number one contender. There's no champion. What's up? Like, am I going to Paris? What's happening? Like, I'm supposed to go to Paris. Please tell me what's going on." So Pierce goes, "Listen, I'm working on a match. I'm working on a match. You are number one contender. You're right. But I'm working on a match and I'm trying to finalize your opponent for the championship." And people are like, "Well, she should get her match in Paris. Like, she earned it, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada." And I'm like, you guys are not seeing the bigger, huger picture. Because if the match that is rumored happening and it's going to happen there, it's perfect. It's perfect because she gets to wrestle at the ESPN show, WrestlePalooza, the first ESPN show, the biggest show that they're gonna have. Why the fuck not? You put her on there against Rhea for the world championship. I don't. Whoever she's facing, I'm kind of sure she's not gonna win. Because like if it's Rhea, she's not winning. If it's Io, she's not winning. If it's a four-way, it's a possibility she could win. But it's definitely supposed to be Rhea versus Stephanie at WrestlePalooza.
I'm down for that.
Yeah, and I'm like I keep telling people, I'm like, it's the biggest thing. Like I know you're mad about her not being on Paris, but think about how much of a global star she would be on ESPN. The first big pay per view, she's the first women's match. It's like, yeah, like that's huge. Like this is huge. First pay per view, you're on it, and you have this match. Yeah, it's a huge deal.
Works for me.
Yeah. So finally, we get Nikki Bella and Becky finally confronting each other and saying we're gonna have a match in Paris for the IC title.
Eh.
Okay, listen, I'm okay with it because like it happens. It happens. We get Rhea versus Roxy, and Rhea beats Roxy, and then after the match she gets jumped, which Io comes out to help her, and that pisses off Asuka and Kari. So
Here's the funny
they're
part,
mad.
right?
Mhm,
Like I agree with you, but you
mhm,
keep saying Asuka and Kari.
mhm.
Kari has not shown any anger, which I do believe when this heel turn actually happens, Kari's gonna be the first one to hit Io. But like it hasn't been shown yet.
Yeah, like I see it coming. I
Yeah.
see it coming. And then we had Finn versus AJ Styles. And Finn loses to AJ Styles. Okay. Not mad at it because it's part of the story, so I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
Then we had Roman talking to Jay and he goes, "Yo, man, it's your turn, man." He's like, "They put the strap on you before, they're gonna put the strap on you again." He's like, "Yo, just go out there and do your thing." And then we had another Bailey segment. And she's confronted by two people this time. One is the hugger, and the one is somebody else. Dude, this Bailey thing, I'm all for it. I'm all
I'm
for it.
intrigued.
Yes. And
Yeah.
then they cut the Lyra, and Lyra's like, "What's wrong with Bailey?" She's like, "I hope it's not my fault. Is it my fault? Did I do it?" Like, what the fuck did I do that? It like, as she's saying this, I'm now more conflicted because she's saying this and is like really sad about it, and I'm like, okay, I really want her to be heel, but also I want to see what this Bailey heel turn is. So you can't turn them both heel. Like I want both things.
I mean, you can like it's such thing as heel versus heel, but would it work? Is the question. Probably wouldn't.
No, it wouldn't. Then we have Dom in the bag talking to Pierce. And Pierce makes the match. Pierce goes, listen, it's going to be you versus AJ Styles for the Intercontinental Championship. I don't know if they said next week or when they said. I don't know.
I believe it was next week. Like, don't quote me on that though.
Okay. Then we had the main event that was LA Knight versus Braun Breaker. And LA got beat up. And then everybody came out. Super kick, beat down, super kick, beat down, super kick. And Seth just let everybody beat each other's ass while he just watched.
Like,
Now, on to the predictions for the pay per
okay,
view. We have a Donnybrook match between Sheamus and Rusev. Who do you got here?
I'm gonna go with Rusev because like he just returned not too long ago. So
Okay. Then we have the Intercontinental Women's Championship with Nikki Bella versus Becky Lynch. Who you got in that one?
it's gonna be Becky.
Of course.
Yep.
Then we have Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed. Who you got there?
Of course, it's gonna be Roman. I'm just interested on whether or not he's gonna get his shoes back or not.
I hope he does.
Yeah.
Then we have John Cena versus Logan Paul. Who you got?
Logan ain't winning this shit. It's gonna be John Cena all the way.
Okay, I mean Logan could win, but like I would be shocked. I would be shocked if he won.
Yeah.
So then we have the match that's going to close the show, the Fatal Four Way for the World Heavyweight Championship. LA Knight versus CM Punk versus main event Jay Uso. We
It,
got
it's Seth.
yes. I think this is exactly what's going to happen.
Hmm.
Seth is going to win, and at the end of it, he's going to be holding the title. Like the rest of the vision is going to be laid out. It's going to be Seth. They're going to about to cut to the black, and then we hear Roman's theme. Roman walks down. Roman stands in front of him, and we get the setup for fucking WrestlePalooza.
Yeah.
Because that's like I feel like they would have held this off to fucking Survivor Series, but because WrestlePalooza is the first one on ESPN, it's going to be this huge show. We might as well just go with it. And like I said, they're going up against fucking AEW. They're going to throw everything in the world at this.
Yep.
So, like, I'm not, listen, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. So I'm gonna rock with it because like I don't care. I'm watching both things. Like
As you should.
yeah, like wrestling like certain wrestling fans won't, but like all wrestling fans will, even if they have to watch it on a tape delay.
Yeah.
But I won't be watching on a tape delay. I will be watching it as it happens because I'm a psycho and I can do two things at once.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, because
This
like
course though, I like about
mhm.
the main event. I really
Mhm.
don't see the appeal of LA Knight. Like he's mid card to me. Like he shouldn't be in this shit.
Okay, you're not the only person to say that.
Okay.
So okay, so tell me why. So tell me why you feel that way.
Like like Roman, John Cena, people like that, you feel a energy with them and whatever, right? You may not like them all the time, but you feel something. You know what I mean? They got something, you know? I feel that with Jey Uso sometimes. Like, sometimes. I don't feel that with LA. Like, he's
So
dry, like, it's boring. Like, give me something new.
okay, so a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but most people that has been following the podcast have probably been listening to us for over 6 years, and they've heard us in the very beginning talk about how much we love Eli Drake.
Yeah.
but then he turned into LA Knight and was like, okay, we think he can still do it, but then he starts falling apart, and it's like, eh, and then it's like, I don't know why it's like he came to WWE and you just seen like every flaw of his just show up. And you're like, oh, okay, okay, all right. That's how I felt. Like ever since he got here, it's like, okay, all right, sure, all right.
Because he was an okay U.S. champion.
Yeah, he was, but like I don't see him in the main event that like a lot
Hmm.
of people have put him in. I don't see that.
Yeah,
Like it's not, and apparently like it's not just me.
definitely not.
So also, how do you feel about Jericho? I don't mean just
But
about Jericho, but like how do you feel about Jericho possibly coming to WWE?
yeah, you cut me off real quick because you know. Um, I mean, okay, being objective and unbiased or whatever, it would be good for WWE for nostalgia and whatever. But I hate that shit. Like I said, I hated the Goldberg thing. I hated the Cope and Christian thing. I'm gonna wind up hating this too. But you know, it's good for WWE. People gonna want to watch this, so it is what it is.
Listen, I am a person that like if I really don't like you, I don't like you. Like
Yeah,
I'm not gonna when you switch up and go to a different team, I'm not gonna be like, hey, this guy's great. I don't like you. Like I'm not gonna front and fake it. Like if the Young Bucks came to WWE, wouldn't like it. Wouldn't like it at
yeah,
all.
yeah. I
And
feel
that's
you.
how I feel about Jericho. Like I people are saying, oh, he's playing both sides because like he's probably wound up back in AEW. And it's like, listen, guys, like he's probably gonna wind up in WWE. And I don't really want to see him there. Like they have a new crop of talent. I know people be like, oh, he could wrestle this guy or he could wrestle this guy. And it's like, yeah, but at the same time, it's like I don't really care that much. Like I don't it's just not doing it for me. It's like he's one of those guys that like if he just start doing matches like once a year in AEW, I'll be like, all right, cool. I just really don't have a desire to see him. Like I'm
I have a
sorry.
problem with the whole he could wrestle this guy, he could wrestle this guy, right?
Hmm.
Like just because he can wrestle certain individuals, don't mean it's gonna be a good match. You know what I mean? Like it could be like a fucking dumpster fire and shit. You know what I mean? Which has happened. Like you think a match is gonna be so good and then it winds up being shit. Prime example, years ago. Fucking I
Hmm.
think it was Crown Jewel tag team match.
Uh-huh.
DX versus Brother of Destruction.
Hmm.
I hate to bring up that fucking like traumatizing match, but you yourself know how bad that match was. But these are legendary wrestlers. You would think they would have been good.
I don't know what you're talking about. Like you just said something that never happened. I don't know what you're talking about.
Ah shit.
Like Shawn Michaels' last match was against Undertaker at WrestleMania. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh shit. But yeah, man, like,
No, I get you,
yeah,
but like I to me it's just I don't want to see it because I don't really care. Like, I don't really care. Now something that's I mean not funny but like actually entertaining
okay.
is Asuka. Is Asuka. Have you seen Asuka's YouTube videos?
No, but I heard of it.
Her YouTube videos are very entertaining because she's now getting into character of this whole breakup with Io. And she's been posting videos and like she's sitting there and she's talking about it. And to like a normal person, you'd be like, oh, okay. But the heartbreak in like the last two videos when she talks about it, you just be like, damn, because she goes, me and Io, we were friends back in Japan. We teamed up. We were cool. Like we had this Kohai Senpai, which is like student teacher thing back in Japan, and we we were good. Like we were friends. And then when we came to America, it was like, oh, everything's gonna be great. And then she just starts changing up on me. And then this was the part that hit me, and I was like, okay, dude. She goes, what did I do wrong? It is like, okay, dude, that is the heel side. Because when people say shit like that, it's like, okay, you're the bad guy.
Basically.
Because like every time she goes like she's the victim, it is it- like you're not the victim. This is just it's not even framed as you the victim. Like because you said that, I know that you're the bad guy. Because she starts playing the victim, it's like, oh my god, like this is gonna be really good. Because like when she's doing these promos, she's just straight up calmly talking and just like getting her thoughts out. And she always starts it out and be goes, I I don't know what to say. I'm just so broken. Like she literally just said that and you're like, okay, she's really good at this. Like she's so good at it.
It
And
definitely
I
is.
like I enjoy her being on her YouTube channel. And that's the funny part is like it's on her YouTube channel and you would have to go out of your way to find it. It's not like it's posted on WWE, it's not posted anywhere. But because it's there and it feels so organic, it makes the story feel more organic too. Because it's like, oh, this feels real. This feels like this is really happening, which is not. It's just a story, but it feels like something special because you have to go out of your way just to get to it.
The funny part, I'm actually subscribed to her. I just haven't like had chance to look at the video.
Yeah, because like you won't pay attention to it unless you're just like looking. Because you just like scrolling, you go like, all right, all right, all right. And then you're just like, oh, what is this?
Yeah.
Because like it's just like and it always have a random title, and not the random title is like random is like, oh my god, it's crazy. It'll be a random title like something something heartbreak. Like, oh, you're like, who broke her heart? Oh, and then she's like talking about fucking eel. You're like, oh, okay, I get it. Okay, I get it. Yeah, but she's really good at doing this. That's why this heel turn is gonna be great because she's committed to it.
Random thing with the heel turn, as I said, I think Akari is gonna fucking start it, right?
Mm-hmm.
For some odd reason, I don't know why, and it would be totally left field. You know how
Mm-hmm.
Asuka does the mist? I
Mm-hmm.
think it's gonna be Kari. They do the mist on fucking Eel.
I would be happy if that happened.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like it's gonna be fun and they're gonna beat the shit out of EO and Rhea's gonna be the one that saves her and that's gonna go to a whole story
Hmm.
because they can do it this way. This would be fun. They can have Rhea win the world championship. We go through this whole breakup with EO. They're fighting, but then Asuka gets the title from Rhea. And so she wins, she has a title, and now EO is chasing Asuka because EO got wronged by Rhea. I mean, not Rhea. It's it's gonna be a whole thing. You know what I mean?
No,
EO's
I
gonna chase
got you.
Asuka for the world title, and that would be a good story. That would be a good story. The only problem that I see there is I don't think Triple H would be like, "Hey, I'm gonna flip the title here. I'm gonna flip the title over here. Flip the title over here." I don't think he would do that. Like,
Yeah,
because he's more committed to long term title reigns, so I don't think he would do it. But it would be fun if that happened.
I agree with that. Like I'm fine with the title flipping.
Yeah, because like if it happened, it would put a lot of heat on everybody. Because if Oscar just like Rhea gets the title and Oscar just steals it from her, oh my god, people are gonna hate Oscar. They're like, oh, we hate her. And then like you're also pissing off EO and she's just like being this really crazy heel with the title. Now everybody's gonna want her to lose the title. Io's gonna take the title from her, and you can move on from there. And whoever holds the title after that, keep the title on them for a while.
Yeah.
Because if they do that, I can see a scenario. This is a scenario where Io wins the title from Asuka. We go to WrestleMania, and we finally get this match. And I know people are like, we had this match a bunch of times. We've had this match. It never had an end. We can finally get Io versus Stephanie with an end for the world title.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's exactly how it should go. It should go from Stephanie losing to Rhea, Rhea losing to Asuka, Asuka eventually losing to Io, Io eventually losing to Stephanie. And that's how you keep that hot. By that time, you would have Roxy heated up, so Roxy can take the title from Stephanie. And right as everything is happening, Liv comes back, and now Liv is chasing Roxy, and we go from there. That is literally how you book out the women's world title for the next year. Like,
That
that's it. You do it like that, everybody be happy. It'll be really fun. It'll be cool.
that's right, because Liv does have to come back too. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like, as far as the world title goes, the only thing that I can see happening with the world title that'll be like, all right, this fucking works, is if Seth somehow drops it to Drew and then Drew drops it to Sammy. Like, that's the only way. Like, I don't, because I would be okay with Sammy versus Seth, but I feel like it would be too long of a story of Seth holding that title and doing some fuck shit. I'll be okay with it, but like, because Sammy needs to get the world title. Somehow
Hmm.
he needs to get that world title somehow soon. And like, WrestleMania would be a great time, but who he would be facing would be the question. I don't think they will put the big boy title, which is the Cody title, on him.
No, I don't see that either.
So yeah, like I could like because there's a story that's already built in with the Cody. I mean, with Drew and Sammy.
Yeah. It has to be Drew. It has to be.
Mm-hmm. Just like it's this weird little underlined story that like once they bring it up, people to go, "Oh my god!" with Liv and Charlotte, like which has to happen also
Which people
because
forgot about.
yes, because that was under the Vince era and a lot of people forgot about. But when you bring this shit up and go, guys, that never happened, you're like, oh my god, and then we're gonna have this great thing that happens. Like, oh shit.
Yep.
So yeah, that's like I mean, that's all that's been going on in wrestling. Any last words?
Au revoir. See you in Paris.